Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to discuss Roundhill's upcoming dividends, which haven't been announced yet, but we can, I think, reasonably estimate them. So we're going to get the announcement April 2nd. April 1st, I'm actually supposed to have a person from Roundhill on the channel. So I will be scheduling that live stream probably after I'm done with this video. But anyway, here's the thing. So we should kind of level expectations. The dividends that we got for the first week in Roundhill probably are not going to be as much because those dividends were based on more than 1 week of trading time. So in this video, we're going to estimate what the dividends might be for the second week of payouts. To do that, let me go to Seeking Alpha over here and just recap what we got last week. So last week, if we look at XDTE, which is still so new, so we've been trading since March 7th, and then we just got the dividends this past Monday. So this time we're only going to be having a week's worth of dividends. If I go to dividend history here, we should just have the one that we got. So the 20 cents that we got that was paid out Monday. Let's see here. So today's Saturday. Yeah, Monday was the 25th. So here's what we need to do. Yeah, again, so the dividend was 20.89 cents here. Let me pull up a Google Sheet. And let's see, these are some other things, trades from Alti. I kind of just have everything in one spreadsheet over here. All right, let me zoom in so it's nice and big. Okay, so what we did last week for XDTE and QDTE, we took the dividend and to annualize it, we multiplied by 52, which this was probably overestimating it since we're not going to see, um, we're likely not going to see this dividend amount this high for the second week. So if we look at it, let's do some math here. Okay, so this fund first started trading on March 7th. Let's see here. Where's my Seeking Alpha? Okay. Oh, I didn't flip over yet. Hold on. I keep using StreamYard and Streamlabs here. Let me check comments real quick, see if we got, we have a first today, a winner of the first place trophy. Okay. So here we have on Seeking Alpha, 20.89 cents. If I go back to charting, so we're already up like 1% in the fund. Let's see. Let me go to year to date. Get rid of the S&P. It loves to default to the S&P. All right, so we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have 14 days of trading, but we've got to take 2 of those days off because we got the dividends on Tuesday, right? Let me double check something here real quick. So actually Monday, so Tuesday would have been the X day. So that would have been, what did we say? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we'll count 12 days of trading. This time, we're only going to have like 5 days of trading. So it may not be as different as we think. So let me go here real quick here. Let me show the spreadsheet that I thought I was showing. And yeah, first place again, right? Of course, it was a little easier. I didn't announce this too far in advance, so it kind of just popped online. Okay, so these, let me do another column here in the spreadsheet. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to insert left. I see. Okay, so these were both based on, we'll say 12 days of trading. If I could spell. I can count at least. All right, let me move FEPI down here. I know we love FEPI, but we got to move it. Oops, not what I want to do either. What the heck? Oh, look at that total. Where did we go? Okay. I want to do, let's see, another line here. Stick with me here. This is all going somewhere, I promise. Why is this? Oh, this thing is annoying. Hold on a second. This was a portfolio review that I did too. Okay, instead of this, let me just cut and paste this. Move it down. Demote it a few rows. Okay. Excuse me. So we'll call this week 2. And I know of the Roundhill funds, there's really only like 2 that we care about, right? There's so many others, but we only really care about these. Okay, so what I'm going to do for some analysis here, I'm going to do a really, really funky formula. So I've proven that I can count. Now I'm going to go to more advanced formulas here. So advanced, but I don't need the advanced equipment to help me. Okay, so I'm going to take, watch this. I'm going to blow you all away with my spreadsheet skills. You'll all wonder why I don't do this more. Okay, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to divide by 12 parentheses, and then I'm going to get a number, and then I'm going to multiply this number by 5. Let's see if this works. And this should be our estimation for our dividend, right? So what we're doing in the formula, we're taking Q3, which is 0.20889, and we're going to divide it by 12 trading days. And then we're multiplying this by 5, so that would be 9 cents. And then for QDTE, we're going to do the same thing. Actually, I should be able to just drag this down. There we go. So we've got 15 cents and 18 cents. Let me bold it so we know we mean business. There we go. We're bolded now. Now we're serious. Okay, let me center these. Okay, so if we take this now and do, see, look, it already knows what I want to do. Proof that they're spying on us, right? I'm just kidding. That's how spreadsheets work. Okay, so then annualized, this is what we would be looking at for like a forward projection. And let's see here, the current share price for these two. So XDTE, 53.01, so we dropped 9 cents. So that's pretty good. This is actually good news too. So the good news that's hidden in the share price is that we paid out a 20-cent dividend for XDTE and we only dropped 9 cents. So what does that mean? That means that the fund has actually recovered half of what it paid out. So that's very encouraging. That bodes well. Okay, so that's for XDTE. So now QDTE is 45.92. So this one looks like it hasn't recovered. It looks like it's still, let's see. So we were at 46.35 before, 45.92. This isn't an exact apples to apples comparison because I took these last weekend. So we're down more. So it's a kind of a two-sided coin here. We're down less than what the dividend paid out for XDTE, but we're down more for QDTE than what the dividend paid out. So then if I take this and annualize it now, let's see. Oh, see, this is smart, man. This knows what I want to do. I like it. It wasn't quite cooperating with me last weekend, but this weekend it has decided to for sure. Okay, so then drum roll. Well, you all might be a little underwhelmed, but this would be our annualized based on just this. Now remember, to get a true annualized rate, we would have to factor in what we had here as well. So to do that, that would be, a more complicated formula, but it would be a little higher than this. If we include the first week's dividends, we might be like, say, 20% and 10%. So in the above example, if this had held, I was saying if you had $100,000 invested, this is easy math because, on the prior trailing 52-week dividend projection, it would be 40,867 in this one and 20,456. This is actually easy to do here. I could pretty much just kind of drag these down. Control C, and I might just update this weekly. In fact, I think I will just for fun. Let's see, V3 divided by T3. Let's see if it knows. It knows. It's a smart one. It knows what I want to do. It knows what the coach wants to do. Okay, so weekly, it's going to be W3. Well, let's see, W times, hold on a second. Whoops, I'm getting ahead of myself here. This was W times Q. W3 is here. Let me see. Oh, Q is there. Okay. So yeah, that's right. It's going to be Q6 times W6, right? So there we go for weekly. So this might underwhelm a bit, but if we do this times 52, that's what we'd be looking at. So it could be higher. This may be a lowball estimate, but because it's only based on 5 trading days, that's a rough estimate of what we could be looking at. Let's see. All right. Not only did we have a winner for first place again, who's our usual winner, but we have a first time commenter. So welcome. I guess that would be second place or silver trophy for that one, a virtual silver trophy. Sheldon here says, would it be 4 days? Well, I'm counting Monday too, because they're not announcing until. Oh, you're right, actually, because of Good Friday. Well, here's the thing. Most weeks it'll be 5 days, so I'm just going to estimate it on 4 weeks because I already feel like I'm lowballing it anyway. But I mean, that would be an easy fix for this week. Yeah, because of Good Friday, right? I mean, I could make that change, but I'm thinking for most weeks it's going to be based on 5 days. But for holidays, like you're saying, that could make it interesting for sure. But here, we could just do it based on 4. Let's see here. I should have taken that cell. So if it was on 4 days, there we go. Then we would be at 6.83 and 13.75. Okay, so that's that. It's not as massive as what we thought last week, but we'll see. We'll know for sure. Number 2, right? We'll know for sure um, by Tuesday. So when I have the fund manager on Monday, I doubt he'll disclose it, but by Tuesday, we'll be able to see it for sure. Let's just look real quick at the chart and let's see. We could pinpoint, like if I was to give this to a class, we could most likely pinpoint when the dividend was paid, which looks like it was here, right? Ex dividend date. Let me just add the other one real quick for comparison, QDTE. So one is up, one is down. If I go to total return, performance, total return, here's what we got. Oh, it hasn't factored it in yet. Anyway, okay, now that we saw that, let's go to the site and look at the actual dates again, just as a reminder. So here's what we got on the actual site itself. Let's see. Oh, not that one. This one. Um, Here we go. So I have the last one I was looking at over here, but let's pull up the others, the newest ones. I got to say, this really seems like it's put them on the map because I mean, I never heard of them before this. So we only need to look at one because the schedule is the same for both of them. Declaration date April 2nd, ex-dividend date April 3rd, record date April 4th, payment date the 5th, so by Friday. The last one, the 36 cents for this one was March 25th with the ex-date 26th, record date 27th, pay date 28th. It would have been Friday except for the fact that it was Good Friday. Anyway, well, I really like this. I mean, from my own standpoint, it gives me more material to cover for sure. I'm a dog officially. Awesome. Yeah, and I'm still covering dividends. You missed an interesting discussion on the live show last night. So we went after the live show was over. We kept going. We had Capital Mindset and Kale on, and they were disagreeing with some of the dividend people, and it was kind of fun. I ended up leaving the chat, but that should have been the live show instead of what we had. Not many weekly dividend payers. That's true, but we're going to have more of them for sure because I foresee a lot of copycat funds coming for sure. Anyway, all right, you all, thanks for tuning in to today's coaching session. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and join the Discord, by the way. I'm going to start having that link in every video. Ooh, that's another topic for another video. Chipotle. What's the date of the stock split, actually? Because I want in on that. Of course, I should have got in on that way back when they had the E. coli outbreak and stuff. But yeah, I'll definitely do another video on that. All right, you all, take care. Have a good one. See you all later. Bye.